1856. A Turkish sultan sends diamonds to the British Queen after the Crimean War. Victoria doesn't hide the gift away in the treasury. She takes apart one of her old pieces and creates something new, a central emerald-cut diamond, 12 smaller stones around it, 9 pendants below, creating the effect of falling drops. The brooch receives a name, the diamond fringe. Sometimes it's called the waterfall. And the strangest part, after 1870, the piece is partially dismantled. Why? The Turkish gift arrives after the war. Queen Victoria orders the jeweler's house of Gerard combine the new stones with an old piece. Originally, this should be a corsage chain. The craftsman creates something substantial, visible from across formal halls. The 9 diamond pendants catch movement with each step. Victoria sits for a portrait by Winterhalter. On the canvas, she wears George IV's state diadem, the brooch glittering at her bodice. Her husband departs this world. The brooch is partially dismantled. 1870. Victoria considers the elaborate diamond chain unsuitable for mourning. Some of the stones go into a smaller diamond crown. The brooch remains, but in altered form. Now a standalone piece, no longer a chain. Where is the piece between 1870 and 1901? Victoria bequeaths the brooch directly to her eldest son. Not through the crown, a personal transfer. When Edward VII ascends the throne, the piece passes to his wife, Queen Alexandra. 1901, the state opening of Parliament. Alexandra appears at Westminster in this very brooch. Light beneath the vaults catches the pendants. The camera records the piece at the new queen's chest. Then 30 years without descriptions. 1913, the wedding of Prince Arthur of Connaught and Princess Alexandra, Duchess of Fife. Queen Alexandra wears the diamond fringe again. She continues wearing the brooch after her husband's passing through the years of widowhood. Between these frames, a pattern establishes itself. The widow keeps the brooch. 1925 brings another transfer. Alexandra departs this world. The piece passes to Queen Mary. In the late 20s and early 30s, Mary sits for official portraits. The brooch appears again in frame at her chest, catching studio light. Mary receives the brooch, but the record stays silent on how exactly. 1936 alters the dynastic line. Edward VIII abdicates. His younger brother, George VI, takes the throne. Queen Mary passes numerous jewels to the new queen, the future Queen Mother, Elizabeth. The diamond fringe is among them. The young queen wears the brooch at ceremonial occasions. The piece appears alongside Queen Victoria's oriental circlet, creating a recognizable formal image. The pendants give barely perceptible movement against the fabric of her gown. The abdication changes everything. A new queen, a new keeper of the brooch. 1952. King George VI completes his earthly path. His consort becomes the Queen Mother. Their elder daughter Elizabeth becomes the new Queen of Great Britain. Why doesn't the Queen Mother give the brooch to her daughter after 1952? 3 possible explanations: personal attachment to her husband's era jewelry, an unspoken arrangement between mother and daughter, or the tradition of leaving certain pieces with the Dowager Queen. The 2nd of June, 1953. Elizabeth II's coronation at Westminster Abbey. Representatives from every European royal house fill the cathedral. The Queen Mother appears at the ceremony in the diamond fringe. At this moment, the brooch completes a circle, from Victoria through 4 generations of queens to the granddaughter's coronation. The camera catches movement on the delicate chains of the pendants. Light through stained glass falls on the central emerald-cut diamond. Remember the wedding of 1913, the 29th of July, 1981, the wedding of Prince Charles and Lady Diana Spencer at St. Paul's Cathedral, an event of global scale, broadcast to millions of viewers. The Queen Mother chooses the diamond fringe once more. Light filters through the cathedral's stained glass. On screens around the world, the pendants are visible, swinging with movement. The piece, created from Turkish diamonds after the Crimean War, now observed by millions. What happens to the brooch after 1981? The coronation of 1953, the Queen Mother stands in Westminster Abbey, Victoria's brooch at her chest. 9 pendants give brief movement. Light catches the facets of the central stone. Between these moments, from Ottoman Sultan to the televised broadcast of Charles's wedding, 125 years will pass. Where is the diamond fringe now? If archival stories like these interest you, share what caught your attention.